Broncos at Raiders, being a big move since Antonio Brown says he's coming back or he's going to play Monday. I love it because I'm going to back the Broncos here. I love it. I'm going to take the Broncos and the under. I think this is just a mistake for people to think that Brown is going to be making this huge difference. Chubb is going to be a monster this year. I expect him to be even better than Millet. These are the best tandem coming off the edge that there is. Cortland Sutton, big body receiver who can take a step forward. Emmanuel Sanders, so underrated. If Flacco doesn't mess this up, if he just manages this offense, their defense is going to be spectacular. Fangio's in a perfect spot. And all this stuff going around Antonio Brown, the circus is in town. The circus is in town, and it's being run by Gruden. And I like the Broncos, and I like the under, and I love this move over to the Raiders that's happened in the last little bit. Donnie right side, Broncos, Raiders. And do you like the Broncos in the under?
Yeah, it's a bad game to begin with, and this is what I love about the NFL too. They just bury this game on the late night at 10:20 or 10:30 start of Monday Night Football. That 99% of the East Coast will be tucked way in the bed before all these antics. You know what's going to be interesting about this game, as opposed to capping it and getting after it, is Antonio Brown going to possibly not come out of the halftime to start the second half? Is he going to quit mid-game because he only has 2 targets? This has so much disaster written all over it, and that's not even getting to the Broncos offense, which is going to be pedestrian at absolute best. There's a reason this game is at 10:20. I don't have a side, I don't have a total, and I'll probably be tucked in just like everybody else on the East Coast, not even watching this one.
Oh, man, I'm gonna be pumped for this one. I'm going to have the belt around my neck, the pants around the ankles. I'm going to be ready to do it up for Broncos Raiders. I like the Broncos. I like the under. I want to make moves on this game. Whale Capper, am I in the right direction?
Dude, the crowd here in Vegas got so upset at Donnie's slandering of the Raiders there. Oh, my gosh. There's a lot of Raiders fans here in Vegas, and they are having none of this. In seriousness, though, I think there's line value on the Raiders. Am I going to bet that? Never. This is a game that sets up well for a first half under for me. I don't mind a first half under and go to bed. I mean, if you really think it's not going to be entertaining down the stretch, then, by all means tune out. But I do think that this is a very, very tightly contested game. I think the defenses on both sides with, kind of the young, energetic kind of spirit of these teams is going to be set the tone a little bit here. And I think the Broncos probably went out just on the basis of they're a little bit deeper. They have a little bit sharper rushing attack. And I think they're going to wear them down. And, the Raiders are thin. The Raiders are young. And, they may be competitive early. They may surprise early. They may take a lead into halftime. But I think that eventually, the depth and the talent will prevail here, and the Broncos will eke out a win. But my only play on this one is going to be a first half under, and it's pretty small.
First half under from Whale Capper. I'm making moves on this Monday. I can't wait for Monday night. I'm going to be making moves on these 2 games, on both totals and sides. There you have it.